Okay, so first of all, if anyone has never seen Dee Ocleppo in person, she is absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
You're so sweet.
Period.
You are so sweet.
I'm telling you, Dee, I tell her like it is. And I bet money that Tommy stares at you while you're asleep. That's how beautiful you are.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I stare at him when he sleeps, though, because he's so adorable. I just was born that way. You know, I was always looking in magazines and looking at places that I would like to visit. My parents had a subscription to National Geographic, so I was like, wow, I'd love to go there. And I had a lot of fantasy as a child, and so I was quite anxious to leave Rhode Island, and I did when I was 17.
So you were just out of there. So you
I was out. I left home at 17. And I really never really came back after
that. Now, let's go back to like parents, because I mean, your beauty is a beauty of mixture. Your father is Turkish and your mother is from England.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Mama.
No, that's a beautiful union. I mean, people pay for that type of DNA, you know? Now, how has, I guess, the being, having that Turkish DNA, how has that influenced you as a designer? But I guess before that, because I jumped, modeling, like what, your aesthetics is just amazing. So what got you into modeling? You left at 17.
Yeah, I left at 17. And, at 16, I had, it just takes that one person to spark an idea. So, somebody would come up to me and said, oh, you should think about modeling. And I hadn't really ever thought about it, before that. And I was thinking, really, you think I could do it? So it just took that one person to spark the idea. And I was like, wait a minute, I think I should try this. And I understood that through that, I could travel.
And so again, it goes back to that spark. Now, speaking of sparks, and I guess that's a great segue. So you met Tommy on vacation.
I met Tommy on vacation.
Okay, so you guys met. So now, how was that first meeting and just that union? Because he's Tommy Hilfiger and you're Dee, and hey, you're Dee Ocleppo. So how did you guys first meet, and what was, how did that transition until, marriage?
Tommy had come to Saint-Tropez with some friends. And to be honest, it was very serendipitous. And I really did not even realize who Tommy was when I was first introduced to him, because, he was introduced to me as Tommy. He had sunglasses on, and, I was like living in Europe. It wasn't, he was just not on my radar. So I had no idea.
Right.
Later on, he had left a message because, they were inviting us to a party.
Right.
And on the message, he said, hi, this is Tommy Hilfiger. You just met me on the beach. If you'd like to bring your children, I'll have, the people he was staying on a boat. I'll have the people on the boat make them chicken fingers. And I listened to this message and I was like, I had to turn my girlfriend. I said, you have to listen to this message. This is so crazy. And so that's how I, discovered that it was Tommy Hilfiger.
I mean, wow, Tommy. He really did it good. Like chicken fingers for the kids. Yeah.
Well, I didn't start designing until I, met Tommy. I mean, backing up, I always loved fashion, and I told him about this bag, and I said, you should do this bag. It's such a fabulous idea for adults.
Right.
And then he suggested, he's like, that is a great idea. Why don't you do it?
Right.
So that's how it all started. And I, made some prototypes, and I went to Mindy Grossman at HSN, and she was like, wow, this is fabulous. This is great. We love it. Let's do it.
Right.
And that's how it all began.